what are techniques that anchor the Shen into the blood? Or let's rephrase that of the Qi with the personality that is very unique, that we have to describe differently from the liver Qi, the spleen Qi, the turbid Qi, the clear Qi, that Qi, we're going to call Shen. There is no such thing as the Shen. It's just, there's a Qi that acts a certain way, and we're going to call that Qi Shen to have a conversation. The very best way to anchor the Shen into the body will be taught in February next year of the body work. But it means a touch that starts on that surface and then anchors them in if they're flighty, okay? And it's a heavier touch that anchors in and goes along so that the spirit that's everywhere gets pushed back into the blood and then is going at a slow enough pace that the spirit has to be here the whole time because it's very aware of the presence. The other is the spirit is not in the blood because it's gone depression, lethargy, all of that. In which that case, I'm going to bring the spirit to the area by exciting the area and stimulating the area. There's a yin, there's a yang to all of that. With needles, it's a question of how much do I need to anchor down into the body and down to the lower body? Because most of the time, when we say the spirit is unanchored, it's this stuff, right? So then I have to figure out how to anchor in, focus in, bring down, and bring the Qi all the way through the body, hence all those lower needles, hence the rocking, the settling. But if I just start rocking somebody who's all there, that's a good chance they're just going to be even worse. So hence why the order of anchoring in with those needles, having that process of step by step, getting them out of chaos world into the body. The body, it's in the body, but it's not in the right place of the body. And then I get it moving, and then I do rocking or patting that allows it to just go to all places.